All right, everybody. So this is now the New York session. Sorry, I was a little bit late. I was having a connection issue. My Starlink somehow is not allowing me to open up TradingView and MetaTrader 5. So I temporarily switched to a different provider. Now though, what do we have? So we can see, let's give it a minute. Let's invite people on the Telegram. Let's invite people on the Telegram to join us. I'm thinking there might be opportunity for us to scalp the trade to the upside, but just a minute, we'll see. We'll see just a minute. We would see. So I just want to send the invites to people on the Telegram so they know that we are live. We are live, we are live. We are live, we are live. So we can all trade together and make money together. All right, guys. So basically what I'm expecting is I'm expecting a sell. Yeah, I'm expecting a sell from inside of the zone. But I do believe that the price has to enter into the zone much properly. Yeah, so once they enter into the zone much properly, then we can get a nice sell from there. But before that, we might, I'm looking for an opportunity to actually scalp the buy into the zone, but it might be tricky. It might be tricky. Just a minute. Let's check again. When is actually the news? The news at 3 o'clock. Okay. So we have news at 3 o'clock that we need to be careful of. Right. So looking for a selling opportunity on the NASDAQ. I think that we still have to go all the way to the top. Although before selling, we need to see a much proper setup. Then we can actually do that. All right, guys. By the way, what's your expectation on NASDAQ today? Are you expecting NASDAQ to buy? Are you expecting NASDAQ to sell? What's your expectation? US 30, on the other hand, is actually trading inside of the range, and NASDAQ is trading above. So I'm thinking that NASDAQ is going straight into the zone, into the supply zone. And from the supply zone, NASDAQ can actually now begin to give us like a, a sell formation or stuff like that. So let's see. Okay, this is on 6 points. So from there to there, it's a few points. Okay, let's be patient. So I'm waiting for a certain formation to. The sell may not be immediate. Like it's not that immediately we get into the zone that will start selling. There's a specific formation I need to see. So there's a specific formation that I have to see for me to just enter for a sell, and hopefully the sell will actually come up. It's yeah, if they go all the way into the supply level, then we should be able to like if I want to sell from the zone, if they reach like the top of the zone like this, I could give a sell, and my stop's going to be at this level. So I'm going to be risking like 67 points, and my target's going to be the previous day low or the Asian low itself, which is like a very, 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 very good area to trade from. So I just need to hold on a little bit, and I should be able to get a trade from here. So I'm anticipating sells from here, but is it a good call to be anticipating a sell? can the objective of the market already be done with selling? And that's another thing. I might be looking for sell when the objective of the market is actually done selling, and that's another one. So the way we would know is if we start to see a 15-minute structure changing back to bullish and stuff like that. So for example, if this 15 minutes candle now close very strong above this rejection resistance level, then that doesn't show us a very good sign that we should be looking for sell. Then if anything, we should wait for pullback and join the buy to the upside. So that's potentially the confirmation that we're looking for right now. Okay, so we're still waiting. There's no signal yet. No signal. I think today as well can just be a very slow day. Although NASDAQ is slowly pushing up. I wanted to scalp that buy, but I didn't wanted to just waste my my equity. So I wanted to hold on and off. But I do believe that NASDAQ will enter into the zone much proper. And when NASDAQ enter into the zone much proper, then, it will be cool. All right, so let's give it a minute. Okie dokie. We are having the NASDAQ pulling up. Pulling up. All right. Let's see, hold on. We're gonna have a news by 3 o'clock, so maybe the entry should also be after the news. Like, we should be looking to get entry after the news itself. So instead of taking any entry now, even if we get like a confirmation, maybe it's best to just hold on and see what happens after the news. But if I see a very strong formation, I'm just gonna enter for it. I'm already seeing like some rejection candle already on the 1 minute, but I'm going to potentially assume that, because I can already see like a rejection candle forming at the level already. So, and although if you're taking a trade from here now, you have to really factor in a very big stop loss level. And because if you're taking a immediate short from here, your stop has to be like 145. I don't want to miss this trade, but at the same time, I want to get the best price. So there's something I realize is that we really cannot miss any entry. Like, if we miss the first entry, there's always a pullback. Like, there's always a pullback in the market. So the price is definitely going to do a pullback, and the pullback is going to give us the opportunity to re-enter for the trade, and that's what we actually have to wait for. To wait for the pullback to happen so that we can get the best entry. So right now, let's just be very patient. When the setup is correct, like when the setup is ready, I'm telling you, even you yourself, you will see the setup that the setup is good to go. You know that, oh, this setup is ready to go. Like, you would definitely know. Though I already see a formation right now, a rejection from the buyer side. Very good. So I just really need them to tap a little bit more into the zone. Once we tap more into the zone, and then we start to shift structure on the 1 minute, boom, I'm going to go in even heavily. I might even go in with like a 2 lots instead of a 1 lot entry. I might do a 2 lot entry, but I need to see the rejection, and then I will start to enter for the trade. For now, nothing. So we wait. Nothing right now, so we wait. Depends on how this 5 minute candle also close. If this 5 minute candle should close above, then yeah, it tells us that they're gonna go inside of the zone a lot more. All right, so yes, we need to hold on because NASDAQ is pushing into the zone more and more and more. The more it's pushed into the zone, I think the better the signal would be, because if they start to give us the formation from the top, then we can get a sharp entry from there. can get a sharp entry from there. Okay, so NASDAQ has entered into the zone right now, and from here I just need to see, you know, potential rejections. And although this is the level that I'm looking at in order to trade from, and honestly speaking, I think it's a good level, because if the level will, unless this candle closes above it, if this candle closes above it, oh, there I need to change my bias from looking for sells to now looking for buy, because the sells can just be like, you know, a short-term sell. It can be that now NASDAQ is going to go and, you know, go to the upside and all. Yeah, it's the resistance level, so okay, we'll see. It's a total of 500 points level. If we get a trade from this level and it goes all the way to the demand zone, like it goes down like a sell, we'll pass the challenge with this. We'll pass the challenge with this, guys. We'll pass the challenge, guys and girls. So right now there's nothing. Honestly, it's just waiting. We're waiting. I'm just waiting and waiting. Okay. By the way, I have a website now. It's called matb.online. You could just, you know, you could go to the website and check it out. And so basically, just information about me, my experiences, and products that I've been working on and all, and then how you can reach out to me. So you can check it out, matb.online, and that's the link. So let's go back to TradingView. TradingView right now, nothing. There is nothing yet. So nothing yet. So they're going deeper. I think they might be going deeper into the demand zone, or into the supply zone rather. So, and I anticipated that anyway. And I think there should be a initial reaction even from this zone, though there are people who are already entering trade from this zone. I can tell you, they already have like a pending order in that zone. They're already in the trade right now, and they just wait until the trade plays out. For me, as much as it is a good zone, you see now we've reached the 50% of the zone already. In fact, we're reaching even much more. So what I'm expecting right now, because there's previous day high in that place, if they take the previous day high and start to reject, I'm gonna sell. Like if they take the previous day high and then they start to reject, I'm gonna sell, because now there's a chance that the sell will at least, you know, go a little bit to the downside. And there's another juicy place that price may want to go to. Let's say the buys is really flying, then it will get all the way here, and from here it should start to, like, you know, reject. So if I really want to take like a confirmation entry from where price is right now, I need to wait until I can see like a proper selling structure before I enter. If not, then I need to go and wait at the top. But I'm hoping that we get a trade from this level. I mean, it's just gonna be the best for us to get a trade from here than getting a trade at the top. So right now there's currently no rejection yet, and we need to see rejection before we actually enter the trade. So without a rejection, we cannot enter the trade. And there are specific rejection or candlestick pattern. Oh, the buyer has gone about 150 points. So if I scalp it, I will have even made money. The scalp has also gone much more in profit. Anyway, 10 minutes to the news. So that means that definitely we'll be entering trade until after the news. We will not be entering any trade for now. So we can relax, so that until the next 12-13 minutes before we can actually enter trade. Because if you're trading prop firm, there are news around. They have a rule that during news you cannot trade, like 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after a news event you cannot trade. So for the firm I'm trading with, it's actually 2 minutes before and after, but I call it 5 minutes so that you can, you know, you can be safe. Better safe than sorry. So the first 15 minutes candle actually closed like, you know, pushing buyers up. Then this went all the way like this. Alrighty, guys. So my belief right now is that NASDAQ will take the previous day high. And since I know this knowledge, I'm not going to go against it. I'm going to wait until they do take the previous day high. And, you know, I'm going to then start to look for sell from there. But right now, nothing, guys. I got nothing. I got nothing from NASDAQ now. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. Okay. So if you're new to trading, trading is one of the easiest way to very amazing to trade because they are the performance. You're trading the performance of stocks, of US company stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Nvidia, all put together, and you are trading them as an indices. So you are trading their performance, right? And as traders, our job is to basically predict where price is going to go. Is price going to be going lower or is price going to be going higher? And then we can use what we do technical analysis to be able to figure out, okay, certain things repeat itself. So maybe what has happened in the past can happen again. And then we use those things to actually judge, okay, this is what's going to potentially going to happen next. You can see I'm anticipating that NASDAQ is going to sell, right? Why? Because it has been selling prior, but I just need to go and wait for a level that it is going to start selling from and see what's just happened now. Why I didn't sell immediately when it gets into supply zone, because I also knew that NASDAQ liked to take previous day high. It's about to take the previous day high right now, and it's going to take that previous day high as a liquidity level. And now anything after that, like any rejection I start to see after this level is taken out, then I can potentially start to look for sell. Actually, right now, I'm a little bit skeptical about selling NASDAQ even more because the fact that NASDAQ is even now pulling higher, but I still believe that we can sell NASDAQ. There's still a long room. There's a lot of imbalances already to the downside. So for that reason, there is a chance that we might be able to actually sell NASDAQ. And I'm actually thinking right now that I'm going to do my first entry. The reason why I'm going to do my first entry is that I do have a certain amount of money that I'm able to risk. So I'm going to put in my first entry, although the news is coming up in about how many minutes? 5 minutes. And this is me anticipating that NASDAQ will start selling from where it is right now, that it has taken the previous day high, the liquidity level and all. So I'm going to risk like a 40 point. I'm not going to use one lot. I'm going to use 0.5. Yeah, I'm going to sell. So I'm taking a early sell from that level. There's a reason why I'm doing this. It's not yet ready for selling, but I'm anticipating that NASDAQ is supposed to reject from that place. And me knowing that NASDAQ has to reject from that place is exactly why I'm putting in a sell. And I'm going to put in a very small stop loss, a 46-point stop loss. Okay, so I'm risking only like $20 on this trade that I just entered. So I just entered a sell, but I entered the sell without a sell confirmation yet. And I like to do that because, I think now that they've taken the high, we should start rejecting. And if a proper rejection now show up, I'm going to enter my next entry afterwards. But for now, I've done my first entry and that's going to be it. So basically right now, I just need to, wait for a proper confirmation and I'm going to be taking a proper trade. And if this trade should actually make money, bro, we're going to be in a lot of profit, I'm telling you. So I'm almost risking nothing right now. I'm risking about $20 and that's like a very perfect thing. And now, but there's also a chance that NASDAQ just continue to push up and that's that is not going to be good. So let's say S&P 500 is blasting higher and we're seeing the initial rejection from there as well. Okay, let's hope that everything actually plays out. But at least there should be a sell from this level. We should sell at least a little bit and sell like into or this level we have right here, you know. But we need to see this candle close. It's going to close in the next 2 minutes, 2 minutes 17 seconds. Hopefully they don't add more volume and then push higher. If it closes this way and it closes higher than the current candle, than the previous high, there's a big chance, there's even a bigger chance that it can start to even go higher. But if it rejects, then the probability is beginning to stack up in our favor for selling NASDAQ. So let's just see. So now it's a waiting game. At first, I didn't want to enter a trade before the news, but I saw the opportunity. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And that's why I went for it like that. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I'm risking an amount of money that I'm comfortable with risking from that level. So that's why. So I just hope that the news that's coming out is not going to be a crazy news that would just go boom. That would go very crazy. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, NASDAQ is still pushing even higher. So NASDAQ is pushing even way higher right now, and we'll see how that goes out. So there's 1 more minute for the candle to close. And the way it closes actually matters, because if it closes like above the previous AI, then there's a big chance that we are still going higher and higher and higher. So the best thing that can happen is for NASDAQ to reject from here, right? If NASDAQ reject from here, that would be so cool. Otherwise, the NASDAQ is going to keep pushing higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. All right, so we're in the final 1 minute of the 15-minute candle, and we'll see what happens. And also the news is coming out exactly right about now. So you can see on Forex Factory, the news is coming out in 13 seconds. Yeah, so it's a news about the job opening data. If the actual data that we're expecting comes out and is greater, it's good for the US dollar. If not, then I do think that the US dollar is going to just, you know, NASDAQ can just push downward. But if the news come out positively, I think it can push up higher. So let's hope that this news doesn't affect our trade. Currently, the trade is in drawdown of about $6. I think the data is out. Let's see. The data is slightly lower, so there is no impact. The data is not going to have any impact on the price. So NASDAQ potentially will keep going where it is going. Like, it's just going to keep going to where it is going. So I think I'm risking how many points from my entry? I'm risking $23, okay, and it's already going for my stop loss. I'm risking about 46 points. 46 points from entry. Yeah, so the entry that I actually did, the NASDAQ is already very close to my stop loss. So let me even see on 1 hour. Was it stacked? Oh yeah. So I put my stop loss a little bit above where it can get a rejection from. But yeah. So let's see. Honestly, based on how the candle closed, the 15-minute candle closure, it closed as a very strong candle. It signifies that there is an interest of buyer in the market, right? So for this reason, I actually think that maybe the objective of price is already changing, and we sort of need to start looking for a way to position ourselves. But it depends on, so we'll have to give it a couple of moments, because it needs to be very clear for us to be able to get a proper trade. So if the price doesn't go like, you know, and create a, a proper structure for us, we will not be able to trade NASDAQ until it can create a proper structure for us. Okay. At one point, NASDAQ is going to sell, but will it sell from where I've entered? That is a $1 billion question. Or anyway, my stop loss is $23, so that's the $23 question. So is it going to sell from where we currently are? and that's the thing. So I think we're going to now, if this current candle that I'm seeing right now, if it closes the way I'm thinking, I'm going to enter my next position. If it does, because it's potentially might mean that NASDAQ is getting ready to sell, right? It might mean that NASDAQ is getting ready to actually sell, and I will be able to enter like a second trade. And my second trade, I'm going to use a proper lot size. That's if I start to see like the proper rejection candle that I'm actually expecting. I'm going to definitely just put in my best lot size and put it there and set the stop loss. So we're about to close. This 5 minutes candle is about to actually close. Depending on how this 5 minutes candle close, if it closes the way I'm expecting it to close, brothers and sisters, I am going to go in with a very good lot size. If it closes the way I'm expecting it to close right now, there's about 1 more minute. And if that happens in 1 minute, I will do it. So if I'm using $1.5, 5, that's 50, that's about 70, so that's about 100. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we've got 47 seconds for this thing to close. All right, so 40, 37, 47. It has to close at one point. And I don't want to predict it. I want to see it so that I execute based on what I'm seeing. So it's still rejecting again. 21 seconds for that candle to close. So there's a specific candle closure that I normally wait for. That if I see that candle closure, it normally tells me that, you know what, this thing is going to, it's like a proper reversal candle. But all right, it has not yet happened, so I'm still gonna wait. So that means right now that buyers are still in the market because the sellers are still unable to push the price downward. So it potentially means that buyers are still they're still very much active. So yep. We would still be patient and hopefully we get something very soon. I want to sell NASDAQ like crazy. Like I want to put in like an extra lot size and just sell. The only thing that is stopping me is I want to trade confirmation. So because I wanted to trade confirmation, that's the only thing that is holding me right now. Because if I'm able to get my actual lot size from where we are right now, and I put in my lot size, my correct lot size, bro, we're gonna pass the challenge like as soon as we get back to this level, like immediately. So let me just wait for this current 5 minutes candle to finish. If it finish, I will see if I can add more entry or if I should just hold on. But I'm honestly anticipating a sell from this level, because if I can get my complete lot size entry from here and we even move just 150 points, I would make about $300, $200 from there, and I want that. Wow, it's moving already. The sell is actually moving already. The sell is moving already. The sell is moving already. So I'll wait for the 5 minutes candle to close, guys. So by the way, as soon as the 5 minute candle close, I'm going to also go offline on the stream, but I'll send the signal on the Telegram, so that if I enter more entries, like a confirmation entry, then I'm gonna send the trade into the Telegram channel, so that everybody else can also take advantage. I do think that NASDAQ will sell and potentially sell to a good level, and we can capitalize on that. All right, guys, 2 more minutes. Oh, it's making $20 right now. $20. That would have been $40 if no, that would have been $80 if I'm actually using my complete lot size from that level, but I'm making $80 right now. Yeah. Wow. How amazing that is. How amazing that is. It's a sniper entry, guys. Sniper entry. If it goes a lot into profit, it's a sniper entry. It's gonna be a sniper entry. Yeah, looking for sell too. My internet moving mad slow. Oh yeah, yeah, looking for sell. So my sell stop, my confirmation actually is basically to see you know, a inverse pin bar. Yeah. So let me draw the candle for you. Let me show you an example. See this candle here? If you see this type of candle, this one, this candle right here, you can see that candle here on the left, this type of candle. If you see it at that zone, yeah, that's a good confirmation that we're gonna go bazooka. But the sell is already happening right now. I do think that if there's a pullback, I might just, you know, figure out a way to re-enter for more entry. Okay. Oh, I wish I have entered my complete lot size already. It's like I would be making right now $100 right now. So I'm making about 23 because I'm actually I'm using half of the lot size I normally use. So let's see. If this candle should close completely this way, then there's a good chance that we're potentially starts to turn bearish and I can start to add more position into my sell, and that would be so cool. That would be very cool. That would be very, very cool. Oh, Sipog, you're welcome to the live stream. I normally go live. I trade TG same way, sometimes weaker trade, knowing I have a set amount of risk, and I also have convention structure. Oh, very nice. I think you have a very good trade confirmation approach as well. The most important thing is that whenever you are seeing price in your level, if you know that there's a certain confirmation that you must see, you just need to wait for it, right? Because you know it makes the probability higher for you. So for me as well, right now, I do think that what's happening right now, there is a minor confirmation because 1 minute is potentially shifting bearish. So if I get a pullback, and after the pullback, if I start to see like a 1 minute candle rejecting, I might enter more position automatically. All right, so I'm going to send the, so I'm going offline now. I'm going to send the full trade management on the Telegram. So thank you guys for joining. Potentially, I'm still looking for selling opportunity on the NASDAQ from where it is right now. Even if I can get 100 points, I'm happy. Like if I can get 100 points from where I'm selling from, then I'll be very happy. So thank you guys. And on the Telegram channel, I will post the updates as soon as I get more entry confirmation. I will add more position. For now, I enter a very small position and it's going well. So hopefully it keeps going like that and we can make money today. So we are almost done with the phase 2 challenge. I'm still trading the equity edge account, the phase 2, the 5K. So with this trade, if this trade goes well, it can pass the phase 2 and then we get a live account. And